My dearest Abigail, I write this letter to you from the infirmary. Do not fear, my dear. I'm speaking of the social media infirmary. As the woke masses have ratioed me so hard, I had to delete my best troll account and start completely over. Do you realize how hard that is, Abigail? I have to come up with a new name and everything. I was thinking maybe Fundy Warrior 777 or Tie on Sunday, You My Chick-fil-A. Apparently, I'm a bad man for promoting Sound of Freedom and a few other theories from its actor. Even though I have been wounded, do not fear, I will continue to boldly fight because the culture war rages on. Summer has come to an end, and although I dread the winter, I dread even more the constant threat of yoga pant wearing Jezebels who come out of their burrows at the smell of pumpkin spice every September. I must be ever vigilant lest I see those stretchy pants and be forced to revert back to my 13-year-old boy mindset. No need for alarm though, Abigail. I bought some WWJD pins for my Crocs so that whenever I walk outside I can practice downward facing clog. A bright spot as summer ends is that we no longer must deal with these supposed churches going to the movies. I saw a video of Bowser performing at a church. I wish it was that mushroom-obsessed Mario instead.
They literally put magic mushrooms in this game.
If any cartoon ever needed Jesus, it was that addict, or perhaps his dealer, that hippie named Shaggy with the dog mystery team. That boy actually thinks the dog speaks to him and solves mysteries. Makes me terrified for little Jessup growing up in this drug-infused world. Many good brothers called out these Hollywood fanatics for their Vanity Fair ways. So silly bringing that filth into the church. The only movie the church needs is that Flat Earth documentary I told you about and you still haven't watched. I do declare the 7-hour runtime flies by faster than your cornbread at a Sunday potluck. Just ask Sergeant Joel Webbin. He knows what I'm talking about. I watched a video on my flip phone the other day of a man from West Virginia, named Anthony Oliver. He played a tune on his guitar that seems to have everyone claiming him as their political icon. His song, Rich Men North of Richmond, is about that swamp called Washington, D.C. that our brother Donald has been draining for some time now. You know I don't understand metaphors too well, but I'm assuming he was not speaking of brother Donald. As he lives so far south, I almost begin to doubt his citizenship. Abigail, we have lost another general in this great conflict. I'm sorry to report that we have lost General Owen Strand to the enemy. Like, he isn't gone, but he may as well be for abandoning his post. He angered many, and his tweets in the process broke my heart. That Benedict Arnold! How dare he do this to me? I mean, to the cause. How dare he do this to the cause? We need every soldier we can find. Turning on one another in public, at least, is not what we do. That's something we save for being on the phone when we're not being recorded. Oh. Well, Abigail, I do hope that little Jessup is ready for school as it starts this week. Make sure to tell him to mind his manners and tell his teacher, principal, and classmates to be kind to him when you see them in the mirror tomorrow morning. I hope to see you soon, but you know that pumpkin spice soon turns into jack-o'-lanterns and all the demons that come with it. Like this great conflict, my love for you endures. Sincerely, Christian, homeschool administrator.